Arianna de Julio is from Italy. In 2021, she went to England for the ESC project. When she was in England, she decided to create an Instagram account and share her experiences. We talked with her about ESC experiences and pedestrian page Instagram account.
My name is Arianna, I'm 28, I come from Italy. I was an ESC volunteer in 2021 and I'm currently living in Budapest. But my experience was in England basically, yes. I decided to join the ESC project because it happened actually by chance because I was looking for a job. And because I graduated in 2020, so it was basically in the middle of COVID, and I had like a vague idea about what was ESC because I was an Erasmus student in 2019, so I already knew about exchange programs, but I never thought about joining ESC. So, as I said, I was looking for a job, and also one of my biggest dreams in life was to live in England. So I decided I was looking for opportunities abroad, and then it kind of happened like that. I was, browsing through internet, and I found the platform, the official platform for the ESC projects, and I found like a couple of interesting projects in England, and I applied. Like literally, like I applied, and it was really easy. Although I must say that while I was looking for opportunities abroad, there were other platforms that pretended to be ESC, but actually they were not. So at first I was like, how is it possible that they don't even send me, they don't even reply to my messages, to my emails. They were kind of invisible. But when I applied on the right platform, basically I got an answer the next day. So it was really, I was really happy because the process took I would say like a month more or less, because especially because you know that right now in England there is Brexit. So for us from the European Union now it's a bit longer because we need to request visas, and we need to like the bureaucracy, it's a bit slow, I would say. In fact, when I won the project in November 2020, I managed to depart in May 2021, so a couple of months passed, and then my project was for 12 months. In fact, I'm still doing a couple of things for my project, but online, and that's it. So it went good, I must say, although it was my first experience, like long experience in England. Basically, when I was 13, 14 years old, I had the opportunity to study English. So I remember that, England was a thing in my life, but I never lived abroad for so long. So I was expecting to spend a lot of time in England, and it went pretty good. Of course, I had some ups, some downs. My project was about my responsibility was to organize and planning fundraising events, especially one is called the Big Sleep Easy. So basically we wanted to sleep rough, so nobody else had to sleep rough. It was towards homeless people. And I volunteered at YMCA Bournemouth. Bournemouth is close to Southampton, like South Coast, like it's 2 hours from London. But each city in England has their own YMCA. So my project was about fundraising events, but I could also volunteer in other departments, like newsletter, like updating the newsletter, or for example, posting on social media, the interviews that we made with other volunteers, or just to involve as much as people as possible. So yeah, mainly my main role was to organize and fundraising events and to engage with people that were interested. Yes, and yes. Yeah, many challenges, personal and volunteer related. Is not as easy as it seems. I can say that I have quite experience living abroad. But every time at first is always a struggle. Like you always struggle because it's a matter of personal, like how you live your life and how to cope with different cultures. And I can say that my English is quite good, but sometimes, especially if you live in England, and of course everybody speaks English, you have to understand that the way that that your own way of speaking English is not the way that English people speak English. So at first it was really hard to, for example, when I was volunteering when I was speaking with my manager, it was really hard to understand their accent because she was from Scotland. So it's it's everybody know that Scottish people have their own accent, and sometimes it's difficult, especially when we had to make phone calls. Yeah, at first I was like, this is gonna be impossible. But then I overcame the linguistic obstacles, and other challenges, definitely, like living with other people. It was it was pretty challenging, I would say. And yeah, I mean, it's normal. I think it's really normal to face many challenges, and so if sometimes can be painful, you're gonna grow up a lot. You're gonna develop a lot because it's really, yeah, I mean, this experience will definitely shape your personality, I would say, and it will make you become a better person for sure. I would say multicultural communication, problem solving, flexibility, adaptability. Definitely my English improved a lot. I mean, I stay humble because I don't think that I'm that good, but I can feel that yeah, my English skills improved a lot. Probably to kind of when you're sad, but you have to cope with your own sadness, because sometimes it can happen that you're gonna miss your home, you're gonna miss your country, you're gonna miss your family and friends. So what I learned was to kind of to cope with my own sadness, and it's okay to be sad sometimes. It's okay to give yourself some extra space to process your sadness, basically, because it's human. We are humans. So definitely I learned how to cope with when I have moments of sadness, I would say. I loved England. I really loved England. Although I didn't have the possibility to travel a lot, I explored the south and of course London, because Bournemouth is really close to London. It's just like 2 hours by coach. The places that I suggest to visit are definitely the places that I had the possibility to visit. For example, Bournemouth, Christchurch, Poole, and the nature. Like if you like hiking, for example, there are places where you can hike, like Dardledor, oh my God, it's so difficult to pronounce, Hengstbury Head, which is basically close to the coast. And if you want to also visit the Isle of Wight, it's amazing. I know that some friends went to visit it, and it was great, especially during summer. I would definitely recommend to visit England during summer, first of all because of the weather, and secondly because I think that there are many festivals and interesting festivals to join. It's they're not as popular as London, of course, but again, the nature is amazing, and the people are so friendly, and I always felt really welcomed when I was there. So yeah, definitely the south coast of England. Definitely when I sometimes no, not sometimes. I remember that we had some evenings with my flatmates, the other volunteers. They were pretty funny, I would say. We used to organize parties in our houses, and it was nice. And it was summer, and you have to kind of understand the important moment that we were in, because COVID was we were kind of trying to go back to normal life. So having parties, having fun, being together was something like that was new. So it used to be normal in the past before COVID, but it was not normal anymore. And when I was in England, it was normal again in a way. So it was strange, but at the same time, I was really happy, because I was living in a place that it was my dream, basically. Also, some other unforgettable moments, probably my long walks close to the seaside, because Bournemouth is close to the sea, and the weather, how can I say, the sunsets, and probably when we finally eventually organized the fundraising events that I mentioned to you before. It was great. It was really nice. I had so much fun, and I didn't sleep rough with them, but building your shelter, your cardboard box, and decorating and painting it. We took a lot of pictures, and it was so fun, especially because it was something good. I knew that I was doing something good, something for the people, and it was nice. It was really nice, and probably these were my favorite moments, unforgettable moments. To be patient with yourself, to be kind with yourself, because it's not gonna be easy at first. Especially if you never lived abroad, but I would definitely recommend an experience abroad. ESC is important because it challenges you. It puts you in a position where basically you must understand how to live your life in a foreign country. Basically, it gives you more skills compared to the average, because unfortunately, I would say, I think that now it's kind of, you can go abroad, but it's not really common. For example, most of the time when you speak with people, they go abroad just for tourism, but they never had the opportunity to stay and live like a local. So you're lucky if you attend, if you have the possibility to apply for an ESC project, because it's rewarding. It's gonna change your life for the better, and it gives you another perspective on how you want to live your life, and how you want to how you define yourself. Because, for example, one thing that I'd like to, the way that I would describe myself, I know it's a little bit cliche, but like as a citizen of the world, I wouldn't define myself just Italian because of my, you know, personal ID or my passport. It's just that ESC is more about feeling European first, but in general, like citizens of the world, because like we're young and we struggle with same, you know, problems, and it doesn't matter where you're from. Cultural differences are a thing, but the more you live abroad, you will understand that yeah, culture like really doesn't matter. Like it's not a thing that yeah, it's just on the surface. There's something more behind us, and I think it's great, and ESC taught me so, and it's amazing. Basically, I decided to. I always had this idea. I'm. I think I'm very creative. I mean, I like to draw sometimes. So, and I also I really like to share my experiences when I'm abroad, especially when I'm with my friends, with my family. So, I was like, I'd like to do something that would that people would like contact me and share experiences, and I just want to give advice to people like who are willing to, you know, who are curious to go abroad, but they don't know how to do it. So I started when I basically started my ESC project. I was not really consistent in publishing because like I had to, you know, think about many things, and I wanted to create like a nice feed with you know, important information. So yeah, I just wanted to create something for the people and for myself. It was like a personal diary kind of thing. So with pictures and thoughts, like today this happened, and do you know, like have you ever thought about like being abroad, being on your own, and this and this and this. So like a space for myself, but also a space for, you know, everyone that, you know, who can be interested in going abroad. It's not about just it was not just about my ESC experience, but in general, like solo traveling, and how you know is wonderful, but sometimes sad to be on your own when you're abroad. So, and I know that my page, I mean, I don't have like 1 billion followers, but but it's something that I'd like to, you know, share with people, and it's for, you know, just having fun and building, you know, posts and create engagement, like a good quality engagement with people. Unfortunately, I have to admit that sometimes I tend to you know, write in Italian, so I don't have like a wide audience, but I want to create more posts in English, so many people can reach me, and maybe there's gonna be like mutual exchange of information. But yeah.